bardzo. I te mi się właśnie podobają. Ja mam wiktoriańską grę.
To są te bunkry, tam są te. Są.
Gdzieś jakaś piramida.
Fajnie te budynki ładne, nie?
Te okiennice. Zobaczysz to.
Have a seat in here, please. Have a seat in here. Now, 1970, the communists had a plan to build 200,000 bunkers all over Albania. They didn't manage to build 200,000, they managed to build 176,000 bunkers all over Albania. Who has been all over Albania? They have seen bunkers everywhere. In the borders, in the seashores, in the mountains, in the hills. They spend $1 million building bunkers. Do you know for what? For nothing. The war never happened, the enemy never showed up, money spent for nothing. This one, it's a copy of a bunker. Down there, it's a real bunker. This bunker was built in 1970 for the members of the Ministry of Interior Affairs. In a case of a nuclear war, all the members of the Ministry of Interior Affairs would come down here. They could stay here 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, even 5 years. They had everything down there. Food, water. If the air were contaminated, they had filters, and down there the air was clear. Fortunately, it was never used because there was no war. Unfortunately, they spent money for nothing. In 2017, they turned this in a museum. It is called Bank R2. If some of you would like to visit it, inside of it there are pictures of how we used to live in that time, how the communists treated the people in that time, how they treat the prisoner, what method did they use to manipulate our brain, etc, etc, etc. This is bunker 2, but for real experience in a nuclear bunker, I recommend to you all Bank R1. From the mosque, just 10 meters up, there is a blue bus. In 25 minutes, they send you in that mountain where the bunker is located, in a ex-military zone, 5 stories underground, 100 rooms. This is a unique experience. I'm not saying a good one, I'm saying a unique one. If you don't have someone, you don't have, I mean, like, they cannot go there, they can visit this room. Okay? Now, as I say to you, like, all the buildings were built from the Italian from 1939 to 1941, even this one as well. But since our mayor, he's our prime minister, that used to be our mayor of Albania, he's an artist. He liked to play with the colors, and he played a little bit with this. Okay? Now, in here, it used to be our national theater. The theater was in a bad condition. It was built from the Italian 1948. No, sorry, 1928. It was built from the Italian. The building was in a bad condition. The government wanted to destroy it. There were some artists that want the same building but renovate it. And it was a story that what was going for 2 years or 3 years. And in the pandemic time, there were some artists living inside because they were afraid that the police would come and destroy the building, and this happened. 3 a.m. in the morning, the police came, they threw out all the artists that were inside, and they pulled down the building. Now, when it used to be the other building, I was staying here 5 minutes with a group coming from United States, Italy, France, Great Britain, and in 5 minutes I will explain them the story. There was no one that told me like, this is an awful building, you have to destroy it. And at least I was hoping that they will keep the facade of the old building. But since nobody took in consideration my opinion, they pulled down the building, and it's gonna be the new theater.